Where's the pan head, real quick?
In the back of his car.
It's all covered up. All right, cool. What is this, like 6 hours on a Saturday? Or 8 hours on a Saturday? 10 hours? 12.
So far, 12.
12?
I'm not done yet. To get them off here so we can start building my wheels. I'm almost done. I got 2 more to do, which I'm going to come in and do tomorrow because I'm taking to dinner tonight. Let me show you the
design?
The concept rendering of the wheel. The idea being that we needed to make billet wheels for a bike that shouldn't have billet wheels on it, so we had to make them look like they're not billet wheels. It's a show bike, so it's got to be its own entity. It can't be just another attempt at making something cool that's been done 100 times. Yeah, so I've been bouncing emails back and forth with my buddy Pablo, who we design shit with when I'm really stuck. Firing him some of my ideas, he's firing back some of his ideas, and we kind of landed on something. So, for the pirate bike. Those are round.
Yeah.
So I'm going to cut out the outside of the, basically the whole center of the wheels coming out except for those nubs. I'm going to turn these on the lathe and then machine the ends, and then the bolts that are in them I'm going to gold plate. And I'm going to gold plate these. And I'm going to black anodize this in the center. And I'm going to gold plate the hubs.
They look like chick legs.
They look like a ship's wheel. Like the spools
of
a ship's wheel. But we couldn't put them up straight because then they won't have any radial force load bearing, and we needed to make these things so when we put a load on them, they bind up and don't want to shear off. The way that this shape is cut in the end of this, you can see that this comes at an angle and then it cuts in straight. 2 things that are really hard about this. One, I have to be able to assemble it. So this pin is going to have to rotate out. Since they're laid back at an angle, they'll bind up. No matter which direction you were to put force on it, it's going to be solid. The shape of the inside slot and the center slot actually drive the wheel. It's like a floating rotor, where the rotor itself is not attached to the center by anything but crimped rings. It can ratchet back and forth, it can flop this way, but the drive will always be solid. This won't be able to flop side to side because it's a wheel. It's going to be stationary, but these pins or spokes are going to start out as 2-inch round aluminum. I'm going to machine the shapes and then machine the ends, put the bolts through them, and bolt this guy together.
Sounds crazy.